Yo les gars, on se retrouve pour le 23e épisode sur Red Dead Redemption 2. Et bah c'est parti les gars, on va pas faire de blabla. Plus que ça, attendez, hop, voilà, allez let's go. Hein. Ah, on a deux missions principales qui se sont à révéler à nous. Let's go. Hein. Ok, on a Micah. C'est quoi la plus proche? On va faire, ouais, bon, on va faire ça. Hein. Reverend Swanson. Allez. Allons parler au révérend. Et ouais, du coup, notre personnage est malade, les gars. Je ne sais pas comment va se terminer tout ça. Mais notre personnage est plein de tubercules. Eh, c'est bon, calme-toi. Il est où le révérend là? Il est là, c'est lui?
Reverend, you okay, Mr. Morgan?
Non.
I don't know, Reverend.
These are challenging times for all of us.
Yes, very challenging.
You don't seem yourself somehow. I've always felt. I've left the morphine, sir.
Arthur, Reverend Swanson, would you excuse us a minute?
Of course.
New York. We are gonna go to New York. Now, they have been chasing us south and east and west. We're gonna get a boat, we're gonna get on a river, and we're gonna go north. New York. Then Tahiti, the Fiji Islands, or this place, New Guinea, dancing girls, freedom. But first, we have to make a whole lot of smoke, a whole lot of commotion. And then we disappear.
We need more commotion?
1 score and one whole hell of a lot of noise.
We ain't so good at doing scores anymore, Dutch.
Are you feeling all right, Arthur?
Sure, I'm fine.
Pardon me for
interrupting.
On a nos amis les Amérindiens.
I brought a friend, Arthur. Hello. Hello. Dutch. This is Eagle Flies. His father is a great chief. Charles and I, we
pretended to be mercenaries. Did me a great favor.
Dutch Vanderlyn, how do you do?
Not well, sir.
Well, I am sorry to hear that.
How's your father?
Father has confused wisdom with weakness. His people, my people, we've suffered too much. Been lied to too much. Now they've taken our horses.
Who?
The infantry division posted at Fort Wallace.
Why?
Colonel Favors is a liar and a murderer. His people won't stop until we're all dead. Without horses, we cannot hunt. Without hunting, we will starve. This is another act of war.
I see that.
Men have helped me before, and I have money.
Put your money away, son. What do you think, Charles?
You know I told your father I will not fight over some horses.
But I made no such promise. Come along.
Ouais.
Arthur, we must go with them.
Let's go.
Try to stop things from getting out of hand.
I guess. Come along.
Et allez, c'est type.
Get them more horses.
I know. I understand Eagle Flies is angry, but I don't see how this will help anything.
Especially not with Dutch whipping them up into a frenzy. Got enough folks coming after us without adding an army to the list.
Thank you for this.
You going to let these bastards walk all over you? No, you're not.
Tu comptes laisser c'est un. Suivez Pierre qui roule. Let's go.
Okay, young man, lead the way.
The horses are on a boat near Van Horn. I have a man waiting for us there with some canoes.
Surely this can be done without killing anyone.
Of course. What will be, will be. Anyway, son, tell me about this Colonel Favors.
He's a vile man. He and his regiment take pleasure in persecuting us. All the young have been taken from our reservation, shipped off to reform schools. Many women, too. The old are weak and sick, but they deliberately withhold medicine and supplies from us.
This ends today. You have my word on that.
Et allez, bah on est plus à... Wow. Ouais, il est gavé stylé le renard là. J'aime beaucoup les renards, je sais pas, c'est beau. Très très beau.
Why are you getting involved in this, Dutch?
You know me. We shoot fellers as need shooting. We save fellers as need saving. Feed them as need feeding.
Not this again. It's been quite a while since we helped anyone but ourselves, and even you know that.
I told you. Noise. We need noise, Arthur. Noise. And
Ouais, j'ai compris. Du noise, du noise, du noise.
Know what that means.
stop questioning and think. Just think for a second. The Pinkertons have had time to reinforce. The civilized world.
Je pense que la finalité c'est que tout le monde va dead les gars et puis voilà.
What else Molly told them. We need to move towards a conclusion.
Ah ouais, on va la trouver la conclusion, ouais.
Sure, but what's this got to do with any of that?
Some good, honest conflict between the army and the Indians might be just the distraction we need.
Du coup, on va sacrifier les Indiens là?
With one stone.
Tout ça pour toi, Dutch?
Cornwall was funding the Pinkertons' assault on us. Why do you think I dealt with him? With Cornwall gone, the government is far more likely to divert them to other issues, especially if there's one more scandal. And then we can slip away. Like I said, we just need that noise and one more score. You know, I went back for the chest I had hidden outside Shady Bell, and we're close, Arthur. That dynamite, the railroad contract with the army, it was all in those papers Micah found. I have a plan.
Ok, on est arrivé.
You just have to trust me.
Bon, maintenant, what is the project?
There's Peta. These men, like I said, they'll help us.
I got the canoes. The boat is still moored in the channel.
Good. Let's wait until nightfall.
Ok.
All right. Let's head out.
Ouais, évidemment, c'est le malade qui pagaille. Eh, c'est abusé, wesh. Ouais. Pas rien dire.
We need to get that boat ashore.
Super l'esprit d'équipe en tout
I
cas.
think the best plan is to paddle up there silently, board her. And when we got control, we'll deal with that anchor, float away. We'll be ashore before anybody even knows what happened.
Ok. En bas. Pas de victime.
Good luck.
Faut aller de l'autre côté peut-être, non? Non, non, c'est là, bien là.
Pull up alongside, quietly.
Ouais, peut-être pas de victime, j'ai peut-être été un peu trop gentil, ouais.
Try not to kill anyone, Arthur.
Ah, essaie de tuer personne, ouais. Neutraliser les soldats? Et bah. Ouais, ok. Bah là j'ai l'impression que je vais plus couper la nuque, hein, quand même. Hein. Je vais plus enculer la nuque, quand même, hein, les gars.
You mind the horses? I need to smoke.
Again, and had a good head all night. I'll be retired in the morning at this rate.
Là faut que je descende en gros. Ouais bah je pense.
Amen.
Ouais bah je pense qu'il faut, c'est ce qu'il faut que je fasse là. Attends, je le fouille en 2-2 les gars si je peux récupérer un petit truc sympa.
What the hell? Chef, we got a problem here.
Non, j'ai pas fait de la merde en courant.
I found a body. Take it back. What's ours?
Bon. Et bah c'est un échec les gars. Je crois que j'ai fait de la merde les gars. Eh ben. Occupe-toi de l'encre, ok.
You think I have the first idea how this anchor works?
Just blow it up then. Hurry.
Ok. Bon, ça va, je pense que appuyer sur un mécanisme, ça c'est moins risqué quand même que de mettre une dynamite quoi.
Seem to be going pretty fast, Dutch.
I'm trying. We're headed to those rocks. Hold on.
Ok.
What is wrong with you? Boys all right back there?
Yeah, I think so. But there's a huge hole in the boat. Horses are spooked, and we're taking on water.
Boys, get him out of here! Well, whatever else is wrong with you, you're quite the best pilot I've ever come across.
The horses are confused. We need to round them up. I'll get these four, Arthur. Can you go after the others?
Okay. Okay. Over here, come on.
Ça doit être des bons chevaux ça. Hein. Ils ont pas mal. Ah non, non, j'ai rien dit. Regardez pas la bonne jauge. Good girl.
That's a good girl. There, girl. Yeah.
Good girl.
Oh, seems like Uncle Sam likes you fellas even less than he likes us.
So it goes. My father doesn't want to fight again. Will one of you help me return the horses to my men?
Well, Arthur needs to rest. I will. I like you, son. And after the horses, are we gonna wait for the army to come and wreak its revenge?
I hope not.
Of course we ain't. Now let's go check out that fort of theirs.
Is this a good idea?
This is the only idea, and it is one that will suit both of our purposes.
Fighting the army ain't wise.
Stop worrying. Oh, and Sadie told me about Combe. Meet us at Doyle's Tavern in Saint Denis when you can. Shall we go, son?
Certainly.
We'll start some light reconnaissance out at Fort Wallace, and when Combs dealt with, you come meet us there. We'll set up a good spot for you.
I don't know, Dutch.
Yeah, well, I do. This is exactly the distraction that we need.
Your father said that fighting was an impossible gamble. There's no winning for you in this.
Father need not know anything. He'd rather live in ignorance.
Come along,
Your
gentlemen.
father would rather you did not do anything so
Ah,
foolish.
y a là les deux teams qui
I
se
said I
dessinent.
would
Là.
stop this from happening. Would you talk to him?
Speak with Rangeful.
Yes. Would you?
Sure. I'll speak with him. You head on back to camp, check on the others. Dutch's behavior.
I understand. Thank you, Arthur.
Ah ouais, putain, y a... Ah non, mais il y a full quête là encore. Hein. Ah ouais. Il est où plus battante là? C'est qui? Mika Bell. Bah non, faudrait des pluies, je sais pas quoi là. Bah là, le problème c'est qu'on est quand même bien proche de Micah quand même. Parce Ce qu'on fait, je pense qu'on va directement aller aider pluie battante là. Je pense que c'est le meilleur. Au pire, ça sera fait, hein. Le chemin est long, mais au moins on aura fait. Et salut Frozone, comment tu vas bien? Alors, t'as testé un peu TFT ou quoi? Qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Mais ça bug? Oh, ça bug de ouf là. Oh, oh c'est Charles. Oh Charlot. Ah par contre, ouais, je peux pas le dépasser genre. Ah ouais. Comment ça se passe sur Red Dead? Bah écoute, bien. Bien, mais je pense qu'on en a encore pour quelques 2-3 épisodes hein, en vrai. Hein. Oula. C'est des petits renards ça. C'est du renardon. Non, je n'ai encore... Je n'ai encore pas fait, mais j'ai installé et joué à LoL, mais pas encore TFT. Ok, ok. Ok, ok, je vois. I see, I see. Ah, nous ce soir là je pense que je vais arrêter vers 19h. Je pense que je fais encore, attends, j'ai commencé à quelle heure l'épisode là? 1h09. Ouais bah je pense que je fais encore 2 épisodes, enfin celui-là et un autre. Après je ferai une petite pause et je reviendrai vers 20h, 20h30 pour du Fortnite. Tu as fait le 1 ou pas? Non j'ai pas fait Red Dead 1. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Prends une baise. Et ouais non j'ai pas fait le 1. Et je pense pas que je le ferai pour être totalement honnête. En tout cas pas tout de suite quoi, c'est pas prévu. Surtout que le 1 il date de... Il y a combien de temps là? Il date déjà depuis un petit moment le 1 je suppose hein. Merde, c'est dans ce sens là. Si le 2 est sorti en 2018, le 1 a dû sortir en quoi? En 2010 genre? Après je dis pas que je le ferai jamais Frozone mais là ça va pas être prévu. Après à voir hein, faut je regarde à combien il est. Je l'avais pas acheté Red Dead 2, je l'avais pas acheté cher hein. Je l'avais acheté genre 10 balles à peine. Pas le jeu date hein mais... Enfin le jeu date, il a 5 ans. Good boy. Oh, je le marabe le cheval là. You're right boy. Voilà, mon cheval il m'aime bien là. Et ouais du coup c'est ce que je disais quoi, les trajets quoi, les fameux trajets Red Dead où tu mets ta vie quoi. 2010, ok. Bah j'ai dit un peu random hein, je te mens pas. J'ai juste fait un calcul qu'en général Rockstar ils mettent entre 8 et 10 ans à faire les jeux tu vois, donc en gros... Juste fait un petit calcul comme ça quoi. Bah bon, on n'est jamais déçu quoi pour l'instant en tout cas. Aïe! Aïe! Attends, ça a cramé là. Ouais, faut éteindre les feux les gars, ne faites pas de feu en forêt hein. Faites toujours des feux proches d'un point d'eau hein. 14 € sur un sanglier. Ah ouais, il est plus cher que le 2 genre. Après moi les trucs gold, collector, je sais pas quoi, sur une version numérique, je te mens pas. Je m'en fous un peu. Oh là là, il y a du loup, hop. Oui. Oui. On verra plus tard les loups. Allez, panique pas. Le cheval là, panique pas. Tout va bien se passer. Il a plus d'énergie ou quoi?
Easy.
Oh! Ah, alors attends. Désolé, ouais, mais j'étais obligé mon cheval, sinon t'allais cabrer encore. Mais quoi, depuis quand il y a des histoires de froid et de chaud là sur Red Dead? C'est bien? Depuis quand? J'étais vraiment pas au courant de ça, ouais. J'étais vraiment pas au courant les gars, ouais. Et putain, on est dans Zelda ou... Mais je veux bien, hein, vraiment, je veux bien, mais y a pas de tailleur ici, y a pas de magasin, gros. Ils me disent ça maintenant. Je vais me faire dans une ville où il fait 70 degrés, ils vont me dire ouais, t'as trop chaud maintenant. Un peu con quand même. Wapiti? Ah bah c'est chez les collègues. Moins 3 degrés, ouais bah ouais, je veux bien qu'il fasse froid, ouais. Ah ouais, je veux bien. Bon, allez, on va y aller à pied parce que j'ai l'impression que le cheval là il... Ah non, je dis des bêtises, le 1 n'est même pas vendu sur instinct. Ok, bon. Ça doit être trop vieux, je pense. Après, tu me diras, il y a des jeux qui sont super vieux mais qui sont quand même sur. Salut! Salut les Amérindiens! Salut Saint-Kibou! Pierre qui roule! Et bûche qui flambe! Introuvable sur PC le 1? Ah ouais, genre. Il existe pas, genre?
Come in. You don't sound very well.
I'm not. I think I'm dying.
Then I hope you find peace.
I don't know too much about peace.
Apparently not. Did you have fun with my son, the impetuous prince? I believe you went on a raid with him.
I'm sorry.
I suppose I lack the grandeur of a conventional king.
I don't know too many kings.
Colonel Favors, he has already exacted some measure of revenge for the raid. 2 women were assaulted by his men.
I'm very sorry about all of this.
Yes. Sometimes the correct path, the bravest path, is the least obvious, and also the gentlest. I'm a great disappointment to my son.
Your son seems to want a war.
My son thinks there is glory in death. Maybe he's right, but for me, I saw death being handed out so freely by the most foolish of men, I never could equate it with victory. Glory has come in service. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know.
I've killed a lot of people.
Ouais, c'est vrai que t'as tué quand même pas mal, hein, mon salaud.
Reasons. I ain't never seen much glory in it.
Well, your friend, Mr. Vanderlyn, he talks a lot. I don't know him, but my son is easily led.
I'm not sure I get you.
Well, perhaps we could go for a ride. I'm an old man. My whole life I have tried to bring peace.
But I ain't doing so good.
Then maybe you can take pity on my plight. Please.
Ah, il va peut-être me soigner lui. Je suis sûr qu'il a des strats, les gars. Il va me faire fumer le calumet de la pelle.
Glad I caught you, sir.
Captain Monroe, do you know my friend, Mr. Morgan?
No, sir. I don't have the pleasure.
Arthur Morgan.
It's an honor, sir.
How can I help you, Captain?
I was just in Saint Denis. I spoke with the mayor. It's not good news, I'm afraid. May I ride with you for a little?
Of course. Follow
Ah
me.
bah allez, plus on est de fous,
Where
plus on
we
rit,
go,
hein, qu'est-ce que je te
I
dise.
want to show you a site up in the mountains that's long been sacred to me. A place for reflection and healing. What is this news, Captain Monroe?
Yes, sir. As I mentioned, I did speak again with the mayor and the Bureau of Indian Affairs in Saint Denis at length. But regrettably, it appears the oil company has already received approval to move forward with drilling on the reservation's land.
I supposed as much. So what does that mean for us now?
I'm not sure just yet. I didn't get the impression anything
Non
would
mais
be happening
là il
for a few
faudrait
months.
suivre, tu vois, à un moment donné ça suit, d'autres ils suivent pas, je sais plus les gars, je sais plus quoi penser. Hein.
I know, Captain.
And I assure you I will continue to do as much as I can. Mr. Morgan, would you have time to help me at all?
Mais frère, tu me connais pas, je te connais pas et tu me demandes déjà de l'aide. Non mais
Outside the
toujours plus hein. Non.
I'm sorry. Don't shoot, please.
Pardon.
He was enough.
C'est pas, pardon, c'est pas.
Oh, I can help.
That's good news.
Non, je crois que j'ai mis ce clic la touche les gars.
Come meet me on the reservation whenever you can.
Et bah putain, il y aurait plus eu de problème là. On aurait vite terminé la quête au moins.
Anyway, gentlemen, I won't take up any more of your time.
Merci à vous monsieur Monroe,
See you both soon.
Captain Monroe.
Sure.
Thank you, Captain.
Enjoy the ride.
We'll continue on this way.
Ah voilà, il va me soigner, je vous avais dit les gars qu'il allait me soigner. Du coup, j'ai peut-être pas d'aide.
In front of you.
Rabbit.
See the wolves over there feasting on that horse?
Non, où? Ah, où? À droite, à gauche?
Beauty are both all around us.
Ah là-bas, tout droit.
Yet so often we're unable to see past our own grievances. This is what I try to teach my son.
Go on, get out of here.
Good. There was no need to harm them.
Mais il va où le cheval là? Mais les chevaux, j'en peux plus. Gros.
We can talk if you want, Mr. Morgan, but don't feel like you have to. It's a beautiful ride ahead if you need some time to think.
C'est vrai que la route est sympa. Une petite randonnée avec des copains là? Avec le Kivel, Dutch.
So, we don't know each other too well, but I wanted to speak to you about your son. I was there on the raid to steal back those horses, and, well, you know something of Dutch, I think.
Yes, a little. Mostly from your friend Charles.
I don't know why Dutch is getting involved in your situation.
Ah, c'est pour nourrir son intérêt personnel, hein,
This
clairement.
ain't easy to say, but I just don't trust that he's got your son's best interests at heart.
So what can we do?
I don't rightly know. Charles and I just thought you should be aware.
Ah d'accord, ça recommence la combo, ok.
There's a way to stop things from getting any more out of control.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Let me give this some thought.
On part. Wow, wow.
A moment. Some of the plants I need will be growing down here.
Ah ouais. Ah gros, tu vas camper là, gros, t'es bien, je te jure. Hein. Oh. Bah c'est pas vraiment ce que je voulais faire. Ah bien.
What I was looking for. English mace.
Je vais faire un bad trip, c'est sûr. Hein.
Okay. Let's continue on.
Things that bad on a reservation?
Yes. This conflict with Colonel Favors and his regiment at Fort Wallace continues to worsen. Many of the elders are sick, and the young feel that any compromise is an admittance of defeat.
Well, we ain't done much to calm the situation.
But I have to continue to seek to resolve matters through peaceful negotiation. War would be futile.
Your people are lucky to have you.
Futile.
I'm not so sure about that.
Oh yeah.
Be careful. There are some steep turns up ahead, but the views are beautiful from up here.
Là, il fallait pas à l'époque que ton cheval il pète un câble. Hein. Frérot, si le cheval avait le vertige, c'était fini. Hein.
Wait, stop here. I want to pick some ginseng.
Ok. Ok, ok. Que du ginseng.
This will combine well. Wait there. I'll put these in your saddlebag.
Ah oui.
Mix these together. It tastes awful, but it'll help to.
Ah, ça va pas me soigner.
All right. Let's
Merde.
go. It's not much further now.
Oh merde. Je vais donner quoi, gros?
Okay, boy. I appreciate the herbs, but I think it's gonna take more than that. I saw a doctor and he says I'm in a pretty bad way.
I'm sorry to hear that.
This situation we're in, me, Dutch, and the others, I don't know how long I got, but some of them, they still got a chance to have a life. I just think if I could give them that, then maybe this ain't all for nothing.
I think there is much you can still do, Mr. Morgan.
Ouais. Ok.
Yeah. Whoa.
Wow. Oh, j'aime beaucoup. Hein. Oh là là. Paysage de carte postale ici. Oh. Ouais, il doit y avoir encore quelques paysages comme ça dans le monde, mais bon. Maintenant, là-bas, à la place de tout ce qu'il y a en vert, là, au fond, là, il y a des bottes, des immeubles et tout, quoi. Ah, faut les loger, hein, ces milliards d'habitants. Hein. Tous ces milliards, plutôt. Ah! Je crois qu'on a un médecin, là. Enfin, un sorcier, plutôt. Ah, merde.
They destroyed everything. I need to find the Chanupa. Who would do this?
Someone who wanted to enrage you.
Help me look around. Please. The Tanupa is gone.
Comment je sais? Mais c'est quoi de la chaîne pas?
What is it?
Il est mignon lui.
Ceremonial pipe.
Une pipe de
There must
cérémonie.
be some clues to what happened here.
Whiskey. Bastards are having a party up here.
Ah, c'est pas comme à The Witcher là. Y a pas d'indice après qui suivent quoi.
I cannot believe this.
Je sais pas, je vais la trouver sa pipe de cérémonie là. Il est mignon lui-même.
More over here.
Ah. Du whisky, encore.
There's some whiskey here.
Please, come look at this.
J'arrive BG.
An empty bottle of whiskey.
Well, if they drank all that, they couldn't have gotten too far.
Yeah, well, still no sign of the Tanupa.
Après là-bas il y a de la fumée hein, depuis tout à l'heure. Hein. Peut-être qu'on peut y aller. Hein. Bah, le recyclage, aigle qui vole.
There's some logs here they must have used as kindling.
Ah. Ouais, bah je vais bien aller voir le gars qui est en bas là. Ah merde. Attendez. Oh merde. Oh c'est une catastrophe. C'est une catastrophe. Eh bah c'est ce que je te disais. Lui qui roule là, putain.
Oh, there they are. These brave men. Some of Colonel Favor's men. They must have been the ones who did this.
Are you surprised this happened?
Not at all. But
On va y aller monsieur.
I hope we were past this.
Well, you got land they want. Land with oil.
Bon bah on y va.
They
Hein.
moved us here. They've taken everything we had. I signed 3 treaties myself, and they've broken each one. Now they've taken the last hope. Now my people are going to want a war. A war they can't win.
Bon, on peut y aller.
If I get it back.
Allez. Ouais. C'est bien mignon, mais nous on va arrêter de parler pour parler. Il faut qu'on aille trouver cette pipe. Et te rendre tendu.
Seemed like a decent enough fella to me.
Exactly. That's the problem. Monroe went to West Point. Favors never made it.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Tu penses que j'y vais en mode comme ça ou
Who wants to fight them? Who cares? My uncle married an Indian anyway. She seemed nice enough.
Ah bah je crois qu'on peut y aller en mode
Come up near the Canadian border someplace.
tranquille quoi.
Canada.
Et bah là la pipe non? Ah non, huile pour arme. Ah ok, my bad.
No, France is near France. Well, it's in France.
La citrouille elle est un peu pourrie hein.
Where are you from? Me? I'm Polish. You know why?
Bon, je crois que les gars...
Huh? I think I saw someone. Fellas! Hey, I heard
Bon bah malheureusement les gars... Désolé, j'ai essayé de faire au mieux hein. Bah ouais, j'ai essayé de faire au mieux les gars, mais bon, à un moment donné... Je voulais pas coopérer hein. Ok, on va prendre le cigare, je crois qu'on en a déjà trop. Maïs. Ah ouais. Ouais. Ok. Y a pas d'objet sacré hein les gars. Hein. Pour le moment en tout cas. Bien y être quelque part hein, de toute manière mais... Comment je rigole, j'avais pas besoin de tout... C'était close quoi. Ah ouais. On va prendre des crackers. Hein. Sait-on jamais. Ouais. Ah bah. Ah c'était là. Ah oui bah c'était mort. Oui bah c'était totalement mort. Jamais de la vie je pouvais... Jamais de la vie je pouvais y aller en mode tranquille quoi.
Let's go, boy.
Ok boy. Allez on va retourner voir plus qui mouille. C'est bon, j'ai tout retrouvé. T'énerve pas. Oui, c'est bon.
Here, I got your things, I think.
Yes, thank you.
I'm very sorry about this.
Even sacred things are only things. People, the heart, matter more. Was anyone hurt?
Yes.
It's a bad business. I should not have let you do this for me. But perhaps it will stop a bigger massacre. With these, maybe I can calm my people. Maybe I can calm my son.
I hope so.
Thank you. Take those herbs I gave you, please. And most of all, I hope you can find peace within yourself.
Eh oui. C'est quoi ça?
He's a man who, not so long ago, I would have found weak and pathetic. Now I see as wise and thoughtful and sensible. I would love to help him, or at least stop Dutch pushing his son to do something real stupid.
Ok. On est plutôt pas mal. On va continuer les quêtes avec ce monsieur là. Je sais même pas si c'est... Non mais je pense que ça n'a rien à voir. Là c'est... C'est quoi ça? Capitaine Monroe. Ah ouais, vas-y, go, on continue. Ouais, j'aime bien moi les petites quêtes avec le... Là, j'aime bien, ça va, je trouve ça sympa. Ça change. Là-bas. Non, non, évite d'armer, fumer des cigares, manger de la nourriture, boire du café, l'alcool pour ça. Ah, ok. Bah, fallait le dire. Hein. Parler de bif, hein. Ouais, je crois qu'on va découvrir toute la... Là, on aura découvert toute la map, je pense, hein, ouais. Ouais, attends. On va pas non plus faire des dingues. Bonjour messieurs, bonne journée hein. Mauvaise idée là ce que je suis en train de faire, je sens que là je vais être déçu. Je sens que je vais être déçu du raccourci. Attention trop. Ah en vrai ça passe hein, je crois pour un moment. Ouais ça passe doucement mais ça passe. Ah mais là c'est là où on était là. C'est la réserve je crois. Non c'est pas la réserve, c'est là où on a pris les... La pipe en bois là. Un pipe de crack. Wow, je voulais pas aller là. C'est quoi ça? Il y a un animal enfin... Il y a un animal spécial là, non? Oh, c'est juste un loup qui est dead en fait, ok. Bon, vous avez vu quoi? Et bien le bonsoir monsieur Dame VS, comment ça va? Fortnite ce soir dame? Ça va. Y'avait rien gros. Y'avait rien du tout. Ouais, ayudame, ouais. Arrive. Ah ouais, c'est vraiment ici à full loup quoi. Oh mais frérot, ils sont tous en train de se faire agresser par des loups. Sortez de chez vous avec des armes, je sais pas. Bah ouais, ça va dame, ça va bien. Tranquillou quoi. On est toujours vivant, toujours debout hein. Toujours la banane, rassurez-vous. Wapiti. Ah il est là le colonel Mon. Ouais c'est moi. Bah, j'ai entraînement donc ça va pas être à 23h. Bah je pense que moi je serai là. Je serai encore là je pense. Ah faut que je m'approche.
Captain Monroe. Of course.
Chief's going out trying to find medications. It's quite a business.
Yes. Thought we were through with all this.
Well, we are, mostly. Colonel Favors seems to think the natives have broken some promise they never made, and apparently he's punishing them by withholding vaccines sent down by the federal government.
Really?
I was supposed to oversee the administration of vaccines. Now I hear the wagon's been diverted.
Why would he do such a thing?
To be honest, I truly don't know. They say he didn't have a very good war, so maybe he's trying to start another one.
Is that what you think?
I'm trying to find out, and he knows I'm trying to find out. He'd love to provoke me almost as much as he'd love to provoke these poor bastards.
Meaning?
Meaning that despite the fact that I think he's a horse's ass,
Ah oui.
he knows I think that. So we're just stuck here trying to make the best.
Ah, c'est lui qui s'occupe de tout,
This is the best of
de tout ici quoi.
Children, Dying of diseases.
No. This is awful.
Where is this wagon? Where can we find it?
I can show you. It's supposed to be heading to a PD after coming up through Valentine, but it's been diverted south instead.
Come on, Captain Monroe.
Allez, on y va, on va chercher le chariot là.
We must act with due caution.
Oh, we shall.
Vas-y, pas de soucis, dame.
Now come.
Okay. I think I know a spot where we should be able to intercept it.
Lead the way, Captain. So, this Colonel Favors, he knows you're up here helping these people?
Yes. And no. He knows I'm here to produce a report on the situation. I was sent down from the north after all the news of unrest in the region. But I think my presence might be making things worse.
What do you mean?
I worry he's taking some of these actions more to protect himself now. If he can incite more retaliation, maybe he can prove a stronger defense.
Well, like destroying that shrine.
Yes, and taking their horses. I mean, I don't know if he personally sanctioned any of this or not. This is the other problem. There's a culture now in his regiment. The rot has traveled down the trunk.
Okay. Well, just show me where to find this wagon and I'll get the medicine for you. You don't need to be involved.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. But I must ask you, please be discreet.
Ok.
We really cannot afford more conflict. I'm still hoping.
Voilà, j'ai l'impression qu'il suit le chemin là, mais j'ai l'impression qu'il le fait une fois sur 12.
I understand. So I should drop the wagon back at the reservation?
Oh, no. No. You only need to commandeer the vaccine. Stealing those and an army wagon will only make matters much
Salut Mélo.
worse.
Okay.
You know, Favors has many flaws, but I don't believe he's callous. More an insecure man at the end of his career trying to cling on to something that's already gone. He fought for the Union in the war, and his record was considered
ça va, et toi?
far from illustrious. A failed man is often the most dangerous.
Pareil, hein, la bande son, moi je la trouve géniale. Hein. Hier carrément ça m'a carrément coupé le son sur le live en disant ils ont reconnu une. Genre c'est protégé, c'est même protégé par les droits d'auteur et tout. Genre c'est même pas de la musique random, genre c'est vraiment de la musique composée quoi. Ouais, ça s'est remis à Red Dead là, ouais, je pense qu'on a bientôt fini en vrai. On a bientôt fini le let's play, on passera à un autre. Mais ouais, ça fait trop longtemps que ça dure le let's play. Je crois que j'ai commencé en juin, tu vois. Donc bon, faudrait quand même le terminer à un moment donné quoi. Mais bon, ce soir 20h30 Fortnite.
The wagon should come along this way.
Okay.
You're a good man, Mr. Morgan, but I fear this task to be a fool's errand.
Well, firstly, I'm a long way from a good man. Secondly, fool's errands are my favorite kind of work.
Fair enough. In that case, I can see we shall be great friends.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why don't you just tell all the folk up in Washington what kind of an idiot Colonel Favors is and save us all a lot of bother?
Unfortunately, the government doesn't work quite like that.
If you say so.
There. I think that's the wagon.
All right. Get yourself out of here.
Just remember to keep it clean, understand me?
Don't worry, I'm as clean as they come. Not all I do is clean.
Well, good luck.
Thank
I'll
you.
meet you back at the reservation.
Try not to get yourself killed, Mr. Morgan.
No, now, I can't promise.
Récupérer le vaccin dans le chariot, ouais, bah comment? Faut bien que j'y aille quoi.
Hold it right there.
Whoa, you better put that down right now. We'll open fire if we have to.
Gonna need your cargo, fellas.
Are you insane? We're the
No.
United States Army. That's it. Shoot that bastard already.
Come on.
Ah ouais? crois qu'il faut pas que je fasse... Fallait pas trop que je fasse ça, hein, je crois. Hein. Ouais, bah j'ai mis ce clic. Yep. Je crois que c'était pas trop le... Ouais. Yeah, come on. C'est chill quoi, pour le moment c'est une petite mission de chill quoi. Après on ira faire du... On ira réutiliser des pistolets. Mais ouais, normalement je pense que j'aurais dû les menacer. Et à mon avis, à force de les menacer, il se serait dit ça valait peut-être pas le coup de mourir pour ça. Et j'aurais pu les avoir comme ça, mais bon. J'ai été mauvais.
Captain Monroe?
I got the medicine.
Oh, wonderful. That's great news, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, no, don't worry. It didn't go too bad.
I'll have to take your word for that. We could both swing for this.
Yeah, well, I think I'm a little past caring about hanging, Monroe.
Maybe. I just hope Colonel Favors thinks he was robbed by bandits and not...
Oh, no, I'm still a bandit. There ain't no doubt about that.
Of course. Well, I better get to work. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Bandit or not, this was a good thing. Maybe it'll get us both killed, but it had to be done.
I hope so.
Ok. Et bah c'est parti les gars. Et bah écoutez, ce qu'on va faire même plus intelligent que ça, on va clôturer cet épisode 23 là-dessus. Merci d'avoir regardé. On se retrouve tout de suite pour l'épisode numéro 24. Et bah sur YouTube, ça sera la suite. Ciao, ciao, ciao.